One time she couldn't walk. She just lay down and said, "Mommy, I got pain." We brought her to emergency to one of the hospital close to our home. As a mom, like your child sick or get something wrong, and I didn't give up. So I said, something going on with my baby. Finally, we went to orthopedic doctor. So he wrote a note which is "see blue team," and he sent us within a day there. On the way there, I was praying and I had a feeling something unexpected happened. We got the team right away and so I'll do all kind of tests. They said that, oh, we want her bone marrow check. And I asked why we have to do that. I was really nervous. I didn't sleep for a whole week in the hospital. And finally the team came and told me that she got blood cancer. And at that time I was so broken. I didn't know what to do, honestly. And I just cry a lot and feel so broken. She had to go with the treatment at least for 2.5 years. I had to quit my job. I cannot do it. And also my husband too. I remember when I brought her to the backyard and cut her hair. I saved her hair with my parents there. We didn't say anything. We just crying. We all crying, and the baby asked me, "Mom, why are you crying?" She didn't even know she got sick, and she touched her head and she said, "I had no hair." My husband said, "I have to go back to work." And I said, okay, so for me now, I just want to help the baby first, and then later we will find a way.
Mommy,
What?
you're cooking together.
Oh, go cooking together? We receive a lot of bags from There with Care every other week. A lot of variety foods like vegetable, organic meal, whole meal for Caitlin, some snacks, rice. I receive rice too, and meat. I feel oh, there's someone taking care of us, so we don't have to worry too much about that part. I received some gas gift card, which is really hard because we go back and forth to the hospital a lot. There with Care call ahead of a time they're gonna deliver those care bags. She's really excited. People wrote cards that very touched me from little girl, and I don't even know about them. I keep all the cards, and when I read those cards, I know that people do care and give us strength and hope to fight the cancer.
We were a little bit, but not fully prepared for having Fatima early. The delivery happened so quickly. It was within 15 minutes. She came out, she took breaths, she cried, but immediately she had to be taken away. She was 2 pounds and 3 ounces, very tiny, but a fighter. When you have a NICU child, there's a lot of questions. You don't know if there's going to be other complications that arise from her premature delivery. Will her lungs be strong enough to support her throughout her stay there and throughout life? We visit our daughter every day. We're there, we're helping her develop her eating skills, and so it's essential for me to be there for at least 2 feeding times a day. And that adds extra stress to our lives. This hospital stay has just been really hard, financially, emotionally. I was 32 and I knew I wanted to start a family. I just never imagined it would be so difficult. My social worker talked to me about Dare with Care. I was really relieved that someone would come and help me. The first delivery was by an amazing person, sharing stories and listening to my concerns to help me feel more comfortable with the situation. I get support with groceries, are really helpful. I get a lot of apples and berries. The packages that I get come with packaged stuff. It is so convenient for me right now when I have to shuffle between picking up my kid from preschool and going to the hospital and then going to work. It's made it so convenient to just grab a snack. You know, we get diapers also in our package. Diapers are expensive, and a toddler that is learning how to potty train goes through them very quickly. I particularly enjoy getting the cards that 14-year-olds take time to write. I'm very touched by that. We are looking forward to movie night. We got this big container with popcorn and like all of the snacks that you would buy in the theater. It's incredible that Dare with Care considers all aspects of a family and supports them in that route, not just with like snacks for the bedside, but also tries to relieve other stressors that could be happening at that time for that family so that they can focus on being present, being healthy for their kid in the NICU. Going in there stress-free, she can feel it, she can sense if I'm happy, if I'm stressed. I think it's priceless to have that sort of support there.
I went to a regular checkup for the end of my second trimester. The doctor found out that I was like over 200, like it was just insanely high blood pressure, so I was sent to the hospital, and within the same day I had an emergency birth. The baby was 26 weeks and 5 days. So they had to emergency send her to Stanford within hours of her birth. And that was very hard and very traumatic for the baby and for me. Faith had probably like 8 different tubes in her. She was very sick. She had to be resuscitated one morning at 4 a.m. for 2.5 minutes. Imagine getting that call at 4:30 a.m. I even have goosebumps just thinking about it right now. This is the worst fear of anyone's life, is to get that call about your kid. When she transitioned home, we call it the NICU PTSD. I was constantly watching her, making sure she's breathing. You emotionally can't move. All I could think about was the survival of the baby. My social worker told me about Dare with Care and see if I would be interested in receiving supplies and groceries and just sort of daily things. The first time I picked up the package from Dare with Care, I was very moved, because it was almost like a family member had dropped off a bunch of food and shampoo and chicken breast, the milk, the eggs, and the vegetables really helped because my sons had healthy food to eat. There was always handwritten cards and handwritten notes along with every care package. It really truly is the care and the thought of receiving that at a time when you most needed it was what really helped me. I feel very supported. I didn't feel so alone. The stress on the family, it's insurmountable. And then to have that package sent to you at that time. I felt very cared for. Every little thing, every detail really made a difference. It's a gradual, coming back to life. Dare with Care was there. I'm very grateful.
the impact that There With Care has had in our life, it's been significant.
And we feel like you, even volunteer, I don't know them, feel like family.
It has to come from the support of the larger community and from the love of everyone from that community.